today we're gonna go and do a presentation. We're gonna be talking about jiu-jitsu, how drugs are a bad habit to partake in. Jiu-jitsu can be a great alternative to doing these bad things out in the street, falling into those traps. Let's go ahead and get to the venue.
Se siente ya caliente, callado que te voy a quemar, caliente, te fuego te pone a bailar, caliente, cuidado que te voy a quemar, caliente, te pone a bailar.
The topic of today's meeting is staying away from drugs or bad addictions. I do a lot of competitions for jiu-jitsu, so that's kind of like the thing that I like to do the most. But I also do Thai boxing and wrestling, so I can talk a little bit about that. That's going to be the premise of the presentation today. And if you have any questions, we might do like a couple moves. Might get you guys to pair up, because I think it's better when you are hands-on, you get together. You can actually do the move together, you're going to learn a lot more from that. So in case somebody messes with you or you have to use it for self-defense, you already have something, up your sleeve that you can use, and you can get somebody like a chokehold or something. So.
And we got 10 board. Anyone wants to come up real quick?
Like a volunteer.
Okay. Alright.
Have you ever seen anime, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto? Growing up, I used to love Dragon Ball Z, and that was one of the reasons that I like to do martial arts. And Naruto as well, so it's a big inspiration. Today, I'm going to show you 3 chokes. I think they're the most effective in jiu-jitsu. And it's called, one is a rear naked choke, the other one's a guillotine choke, and then we'll do a takedown, and the ladies will do a kick. So if any guy messes with you ladies, you know what to do. What's great about jiu-jitsu is that they call it the gentle art. And what I really like about it is that you don't have to hit somebody to, control them or bring them to the floor. It's mostly you can do a choke, or you can actually break somebody's arm if you know what you're doing. You don't want to get to that point, right? But with jiu-jitsu, you get to do somebody by holding them like that. So martial arts is done before everything off of your back. So when you're on your back, let's say you fall down to the floor, you can get up quickly. What's your name?
Chris.
So Chris, strong young dude. So if you ever have like a guy that's taller than you, let's say you're outside and somebody's like, about to hurt somebody else, and you want to step in to help, one thing you can do is you can go for the rear naked choke. A rear naked choke can make somebody pass out if you apply enough pressure, because they're not receiving enough blood to the brain.
You say you're not trying to at home.
Don't try this at home unless you're really lazy, guys. That's a disclaimer.
Unless you train right.
Unless you're trained and you really have a lot of experience. So if a guy's taller than you, what you can do is just kick the leg first, so they go off, and then go for the rear naked choke. You just kind of secure, put your arm around it, put this one over here on the back of the head, and when we start feeling pressure, just tap, just like this. So just go like that, and then just squeeze. Usually, let's go to the floor really fast. So just sit down in front of me, turn around. Usually this is practice on the floor. It's not usually done standing up. So if we're on the ground, you have somebody on the ground, you do the submission, you put the rear naked choke on the bottom, and then you put the right hand on the back, and then you want to fall to the side. When you fall to the side, then you just pull. Just this time. Yeah. So there's a lot of hugging. There's a lot of hugging involved in this martial art. If you want to try it on really fast, so just put your arm around, and then put that, now squeeze. And then you quickly feel it. The second one is the guillotine. So the guillotine is if somebody's trying to grab you like this. In a lot of cases, a lot of people try to grab you and they try to go down. That's like the natural instinct to go to like the waist area. So when somebody does that, do that to me. So when somebody does that, you can do a guillotine. You put this arm, you put it underneath their neck on this side, and then you grab your hand with the other hand and just pull up. And then when that happens, usually you go to the floor. So right now, just put like just go straight into me, and we'll hook. Yeah. So usually you go to the floor. And you want to fall like this. Just that. And then you feel it. You start feeling the pressure. You start feeling the pressure, and then you can just crank back up. So a quick takedown, then you can bring somebody to the ground and take your reach to. It's like a single leg takedown, grab straight. So you always want to feint. Like if you're somebody in front of you, you want to do a feint, which is like a jab. You jab up, you come to the bottom, and then you just grab this leg, and then you just bring them down. You just use the pressure from your shoulder to bring them down, and then on the bottom you can control them a lot better. One of the biggest reasons that I got into mixed martial arts is because growing up, like I grew up. I didn't grow up in the best neighborhood either. A lot of my friends did get into the addictions of drugs and other bad habits, and I saw how their lives got destroyed by doing these things. So when you start doing drugs, that's just for sure way to destroy your life. Doing sports or doing jiu-jitsu can be, or martial arts can be, a great way to not fall in that path, so you can dedicate your time wisely and you can actually channel it in a positive way. So thank you very much for helping us. Those are perfect techniques that you can use, and those are practical techniques that you can use to defend yourself or your family. Is there any questions about MMA, mixed martial? Go ahead. Hey, what? I wish I could.
A real question, please. Real question.
Okay, what would you recommend for, like, let's say, like, for self-defense for a woman if the guy is attacking you from the back? Or, like, he's coming at you from the back. Is there a move we could do for that?
Like if somebody grabs you from the back?
Like to get yeah.
Yeah, I think jiu-jitsu would be perfect for that, because jiu-jitsu, like, if you want to grab me a little bit, yeah. In jiu-jitsu, if somebody grabs you, you kind of know what you're doing. You kind of come across and then bring him down. You can do break out of it. You have more control over yourself.
Any more questions? Anybody? Más preguntas?
Yes, sir. If you want to block the punch.
I think we just very beginning.
Wait, I have another question.
So to answer his question, so like a lot of that's boxing. You wanna, in most cases, you wanna feint. You wanna evade by moving your head. It's the head movement. So you wanna move. You move, and also you can parry. So parry is like you block with one hand, and then you come across with your own jab, or you can slip and then come across with your own punch. So a lot of that's boxing. You can learn a lot of those fundamentals of head movement and boxing. That's very helpful, man. Boxing can help out a lot. What's that? Oh yeah.
All right, Selma.
Yes, sir. So you said you do wrestling. What's your favorite technique to defend?
To defend in wrestling?
She's taking notes.
To defend in wrestling. In wrestling, so wrestling is a martial art that you want to keep somebody on the ground. You want to put a lot of pressure on them, so you're just keeping them constantly on the ground. It's not like you're not really hurting somebody. It's just you're pinning them so they can't get back up. To defend in wrestling is something that's called a sprawl. It's kind of like somebody comes at you and then you kind of just sprawl it like.
You want me to try?
Like you sprawl it, somebody comes to the takedown.
Ziggy shoulders?
Yeah. So it's like.
Alright.
If you came here, we'll just like sprawl. We'll just like sprawl, and then in most cases you want to take their back. So once you sprawl, you come around, you take their back, and then you do the rear. You do that rear.
Ahorita. Un fuerte aplauso. Fuerte aplauso.
I don't care what anybody says. A cup of black coffee in the morning is perfect. Makes me productive. I love it. It's the best. So this is kind of like a behind the scenes to get these thumbnails. So What you want to do first is you want to get it on this side so the lettering can be over here. Alright, and now that we got the thumbnail, we're good to go. So man, it was very fun doing this presentation. I want to give a big shout out to the youth group of Texas. They were kind enough to have me as a guest speaker in their event, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I think they're doing a great job by helping these kids become successful adults. They are always there supporting the kids, and their hard work is not overlooked because they are putting in a lot of effort, and you can tell that these kids are going to be very successful in the future. Shout out to my niece Melanie for inviting me to do this presentation. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have gone. And you know, anything that she tries to do, I'm always there to support her and to encourage her so she can become as successful as possible. You know, I want the best for my nieces and my nephews. So Melanie, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job, and I'm very proud of you. The biggest goal of the presentation was to show these kids that you do not need drugs to live a fulfilled life. And you know, my presentation was on Brazilian jiu-jitsu and MMA, mixed martial arts, but that is not the only avenue that you can use to fulfill this purpose. You know, you can do team sports, you can do basketball, you can do baseball, you can do football, you can do all these different sports. You can draw, you can, you know, get creative and play an instrument. You can follow something that's going to allow you to channel that negative energy into something positive. In business, they say that you become the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So what that means is that if you surround yourself with people that have bad habits, they're going to influence you with those bad habits, subconsciously or consciously. It doesn't really matter. As long as they're around you, they're gonna influence you. So it usually starts with your friend group. If you have friends that's what they constantly want to do, you want to start getting away from those friends and getting with friends that are more creative, friends that are going to push you to channel that energy and that time into something positive so you can spend it wisely and you can build on a craft. You can build your body by, you know, playing sports, relieve stress by doing yoga, something positive. That's the main point that we're trying to drive in this presentation. For me, I love doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, MMA, and lifting weights. I think for me, it's the most masculine thing I can do. It strengthens my body. It prepares me for any real life scenario. I can defend myself, and I also feel that it breeds a different type of confidence because I know that anywhere that I go, I can handle business. If something happens, I can defend myself, I can defend the people that I love, and I'm always prepared. So that for me is the best way to channel that energy. But for you, it can be completely different. You can do, like I mentioned, something creative. You can be artistic. You can, you know, you can read. You can do whatever you like. But the point is to channel any of that negative energy into something positive. So as long as that message was broadcasted and exemplified, I think we did a good job in this presentation. If you have any questions over Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, over personal development, personal finance, make sure to follow me at Conquer Mindset on Instagram. There I drop different posts that can be a great resource for you. And also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until next time, stay strong and keep on conquering. Peace.